Head on over to our affiliates at inkgaming.com to pick up playmats, deck boxes, sleeves, anything that you need to get your game night going. Maybe even get yourself a custom playmat. Check out the link in the description below.
Things can change. Alright, so I'm going to attack Kaya with Teval, and when he attacks, I'll build 3 cards and return land from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Oh, you prick.
That's always a hard thing as a protector.
And there's no, that doesn't count.
You attacked me. How do you feel about that?
I always regret not attacking Chris.
When you rolled the dice, were you like just thinking of just putting it in your pocket?
Yeah. Let's see. How much damage do I want to spread around?
I feel like I'm about to get slapped.
Remember that time when you lost 7 from your last attack?
Yeah, I know.
What if you lost another
Pepper's
7?
Farm remembers.
Alright.
Yay, 14.
15.
Oh, man.
6.
Oh, wow.
Well, at least it's not last.
Yeah, it wasn't a nat 20, so I guess
Just high enough.
All right.
one above you. But you go second.
As long as I'm not last.
Sorry,
I don't
Chris.
Insurmountable odds.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
Oh,
Hey, how you doing today? Welcome to the show, day, night, whatever. 10 a.m., whatever.
10 a.m. somewhere.
Tell us. Yeah. So, we are here, and we're playing the upgraded precons to Tarkir Dragonstorm. We finally returned back to the plane of Tarkir after 11 years?
10,
10,
11?
11
Yeah,
years?
just about.
10.25.
Too long. Do like the plane of Tarkir.
Dragons.
Dragons! Yay! So, as always, we went ahead and we took a look at the commanders that come in there. You have the A commander and the B commander, and we just picked whichever one we felt fit us best. So, we went, took them, upgraded them, and here we are to play them for you. If you guys like them, maybe take a look down in the description, check out the decks to see how we upgraded them. Maybe it's something that catches your fancy. And while you're at it, maybe give us a like and a subscribe. We're trying to aim for 750. We need your help to get there, and we'd appreciate it if you join us for the ride. Also, check out our socials, and maybe you can help us out in any way able to.
Yeah, and share with your friends. As always, the more people that see our videos, the better. So share, and once you make it through this game, of course, why don't you check out our backlog down below. Check out some other cool games. We just had a fun Aether Drift battle going on, so check that out.
And we have the video where we kind of semi-predicted what we thought Aether Drift should have been.
Yeah,
Planes, Chase, and Automobiles. If you like
It's a good
Planes
one.
Chase, check it out. It's a 2-parter, actually. Also, leave a comment down below if maybe there's a game we're not doing, not playing, whatever you want to suggest. We do add them to our lexicon of games that we plan on doing. And we got a lot
Game
coming.
of Magic before they start suggesting chess. And
Oh, I was
Yeah.
going to say
backgammon.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us
Blue Eyes Dragon!
I summon Exodia.
There you go. To our Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh players out there.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, Ken, why don't you, since you're first, why don't you tell us a little bit about your commander for this game?
Mr. Eldrazi here, and today I'm playing, I'm not sure if it's the A or the B commander because they're both on the cover there, but I'm playing Eshki, Teamer's Roar. She's a Teamer commander. That's green, blue, and red. She's a human warrior. Has whenever you cast a creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on Eshki. If that spell's power is 4 or greater, draw a card. If that spell's power is 6 or greater, Eshki deals damage equal to Eshki's power to each opponent. She is a 2/2. There's definitely dragons in here. I mean, obviously, we're Tarkir. We gotta have those dragons. Gunsta! I'm Gunsta put them in there. I focused on the 1/1 counters, trying to get more on there, trying to get dragons out, trying to get other creatures out that disrupt your guys' play. Hoping.
Do the classic Timur, go big, make big creatures kill us.
Yeah, I was gonna go with the dragon at first, but looking at the mana cost, it's pretty good. If you're going strictly dragons, it's a great commander. But I went with this because I liked that it was just a little different.
Is it in there?
Oh yeah, it's in there. I do like the dragon, but I liked the 1/1 counters deal. And I have a lot of stuff with 1/1 counters, so that's my design. Vince, what are you playing?
All right, red, white, and blue. We got Shiko and Narset unified. So they are a 4/4 human spirit dragon with flying and vigilance. They have flurry. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, copy that spell if it targets a permanent or player. And I may choose new targets for the copy. If I don't copy a spell this way, draw a card. So looking at it, it's every bit of your normal like spell slinger type of deck, it looked like. And it had a lot of stuff like with Monk. I've seen some stuff in there. I didn't go that route. So usually red and blue is your spell slinger stuff. This added white, which was kind of neat. So I did use a lot of it just because there was a lot of good draw stuff in here. And that's going to be part of hopefully my 2 spells is hopefully drawing, because there's a lot of low casting cost blue draw spells. There's not a lot of dragons in here because it's not focused on that. So any that are in there had to revolve around the spell stuff as well. And that's pretty much it.
I think you've had luck with those 3 colors before, so.
Yeah, I definitely don't mind it. That's my, Captain America was red, white, and blue, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll try red, white, and blue again and see what's in here, so.
Cool.
Alright. I am playing Zurgo Stormrender. He's Mardu, red, white, and black. He's a legendary creature, Orc Warrior, with Mobilize 1. Whenever this creature attacks, create a tapped and attacking 1/1 red warrior creature token. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Whenever a creature token you control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking, otherwise each opponent loses 1 life. He's a 3/3. So I kind of like that Mobilize mechanic. It's like a cheaper Myriad,
Yep.
Just a little extra punch. So, my goal is to get him out there, protect him, and get him attacking so that I can draw cards and maybe do damage.
Not your first time playing
So
Zurgo.
Zurgo being aggressive is the goal, like normal Zurgo.
Yeah, and Mardu for that matter.
And
I think.
Mardu for that matter,
always
attacky.
seems rather aggressive.
Yeah, but this time he gets to widen his board instead of suit up Zurgo specifically. So
Right.
Yeah,
That's
it's not so much Voltron. It's more
Right.
token focused.
cool.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. And for my commander, I'm running is Teval, the Balanced Scale. 1 black, green, blue Spirit Dragon. It's a 4/4. Flying. Whenever Teval attacks, mill 3 cards. Then you may return a land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token. So I'm no stranger to the Sultai Mill plan, but this time I wanted to put a little spin on it. Instead of focusing so much on filling my graveyard, gaining advantage by just having a graveyard, I want to get stuff in my graveyard, but then incrementally take things out and just make a bunch of druids. So I got Scavenging Ooze effects, other cards that pull stuff out incrementally, so that way I can keep triggering Teval. And it's really nice that Teval triggers themselves as well. When they attack, pull a card out, get a zombie. So it's pretty cool. Hoping it works well. Definitely
I have a question.
angle. Yeah.
Are we expecting to see City Seed?
Oh, I thought about it.
What about Muldrotha?
Muldrotha? No, actually, no. Neither.
Oh.
Yeah, this is all Teval's show today, but we are in Tarkir, so I did bring back some oldie but goodie Sultai stuff. So there'll be some other interesting silliness
Are you
happening.
playing that?
Guess you'll have to find out.
I guess I'll have to find out. All right, let me go on
Moxfield.
Moxfield. Where you
Yeah.
can find all of these decks.
We did
real
post
quick.
them.
Okay. No, I do enjoy a good Sultai deck. I do have a Muldrotha. Let me know, or let us know if you want to see me play that on here. Any kind, any commander you want to see, just in the comments, let us know.
Let me see your phone. Let him know.
Visitor X. I want to see him play Visitor X.
Are we doing this now? Is this now? Or is it... All right. So today we have a human wizard, a spirit dragon, orc warrior, and a human spirit dragon. Interesting.
It's actually a human
And
and a spirit dragon. There's 2 characters there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that. It's awesome. All right. So sleeved up, shuffled our decks, and we're ready to place lands and pass. So since I rolled the highest. I will kick us off. Draw. Ketria Triome taps for Teamer. Enters the battlefield tapped, or I can cycle it for 3.
It's a perfect turn on.
And I will pass, obviously.
It's pretty good.
Draw this card.
Cheaper.
I will play. You know, that's the one thing I should have did was upgrade the lands in here. I left it all the same. But I'm going to play Temple of Epiphany, which comes into play tapped. And I get to scry 1, which I will do. Well, that's going to be hard to move that. But I'm going to, because it costs a jelly. I'll pass to you, Dan.
Alrighty. I will play an Exotic Orchard. Tap to add 1 mana of any color land an opponent controls could produce. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I will tap it for a Skull Clamp.
What color are you using it as?
Just for fun, green.
Good, you got that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Equipped creature gets +1/-1. Whenever equipped creature dies, draw 2 cards. Equip for 1.
What a good turn.
Good.
It's
It's alright.
well, that's not alright. It's pretty good because that can get out of control. pretty
Yeah.
fast.
Especially with all the tokens he makes. So I'll draw, and I will match Vince with an Underground Mortuary. Comes in tapped, but I get to surveil 1 instead of scrying. Just fine. As we'll get the mill train going, I will mill this island. Go ahead, Ken.
Oh, that was a surveil one.
Yep.
My bad. All right. Draw. So I will play a Wooded Foothills. I tap it, pay 1 life, sacrifice it, search my library for a mountain or forest card, put that onto the battlefield, then shuffle. So I will do that. Lose a life, and I will go get.
We're all winning, you're losing.
Alright, I will put out a taiga, which is a forest and a mountain. And that will be my turn, so I will pass.
Keep being fancy.
Untap. Draw.
I had Steve Benson here.
Huh. This might help me later. Reliquary Tower has no maximum hand size. I get to tap for 1 colorless. I'm gonna tap these and play an Arcane Signet. Tap to add 1 any color and my commander's identity. So that'd be red, white, and blue for me. I think that was more important to get that out first, so I'll pass to you, Dan.
That does fix you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll play a Plains. And I don't really have anything I can do at the moment. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Play an island. I'll cast Grapple with the Past. Mill 3 cards, then I may return a creature or land from a graveyard to my hand.
Classic.
I'll mill Malevolent Rumble, Death Priest of Markle, or Sakura Tribe Elder.
What do you get to your hand?
A creature or land from my graveyard.
Creature or land, okay.
Yeah. Try to set up for later. I'll get the Sakura Tribe Elder back to hand.
Alright.
Always good. Classic.
Yep. Go ahead, Ken.
Alright. Draw. Jeez. This turn I will play a forest. I will pay blue, mountain, forest, and I will play Teamer Battlecrier. During your turn, spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. So right now, all my stuff costs 1 less right now.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Pretty good.
Really, because no haste or anything, that's all I can do is go ahead.
That's good enough. Alright, untap, draw. I'll play Temple of Enlightenment as another tap 1. It lets me scry 1, and I get to tap it for white or blue. Let's put that on the bottom as well. It's good, but
Not good enough.
not right now good.
Later good, not now.
I will also go classic. I'll tap 3. One of them being red for Gutter Snipe. So 2/2. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, it says 2 damage to each opponent. I like the art. They finally gave us a new art. It's kind of cool looking.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all I can do as well. Over to you, Dan.
not a fan.
Yeah, gotta do things in order for it to do its thing.
I will play a Plains. And let's see. Ophiomancer. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you control no snakes, create a 1/1 black snake creature token with Death Touch. He's a 2/2.
That was in the deck?
That was in the deck.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Remember when they would not reprint that?
Yeah, now it's been twice, like somewhat recent.
Yeah, there's Modern Horizons, and then,
Yeah.
wow.
But I'm out of mana, so go ahead, Chris.
I like
There was a
that.
mystery booster one too.
He's gonna be
You're right.
drawing cards for snakes here soon. Huh?
Oh, and it was in the Liliana.
Pretty good. Could have good plan.
Let's go Schwamp. And I'll play good old Steve, aka Scourge Elder. Alright, I can sacrifice at any time, search my library for a basic land card, put it on battlefield tapped, and shuffle. Go ahead, Ken.
Sure for.
Okay.
Sure for.
Untap, draw. Alright, so I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to play 3 visits. Search your library for a forest card, put that card onto the battlefield, then a shuffle.
What are you doing the other 2 times?
I'm going to put a breeding pool into play, and I will lose 2 life.
Yeah.
Breeding pool taps for both forest or an island. Before I finish shuffling that, I will pay 2. I will play this Arcane Signet,
Dang, he's got a bunch of land already.
and that's as far as I'm going to go this turn. I'm just going to continue shuffling and pass my turn.
Well, before you
Interesting.
do that, Ken, did
What?
you know your Arcane Signet only costs 1 mana?
That's a good point.
Because of your Battle Crier? That
Oh,
card's
yeah.
really cool. I had it in my
Spells you
pre-release.
cast. That's
Yep.
just straight
Spells
up
you cast.
spells.
Good catch, Chris. Thank you.
Did you want to cast anything else?
Oh, no, I don't.
Attack someone for 4 in the face.
I could. You got a creature. You got a. Well, you want that creature to die.
Dan, don't you have a snake as well?
At the beginning, of each upkeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, jeez. Well, I want this Battle Crier here for now, so I'm still gonna go with my pass. I've made a decision. It's been decided.
Alright, I'm untapping. And I'm drawing.
Coach Chris here, reminding everybody what their cards do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. Untapped, I draw, and I played another tap land, Glacial Fortress. I do not have a plains or island in play, so that's gonna stay like that.
Oh, that sucks.
It's alright. Unless I don't get any more land,
Draw
then
an
it's
S.
not alright.
Draw a slightly different S.
That could be bad.
Consonant V's.
Shiko and Narset Unify, Flying Vigilance. Whenever I cast my second spell each turn, copy that spell if the target's a permanent or player. I may choose new targets. If I don't copy a spell this way, draw a card. That's all I can do, so I'm just gonna pass.
See what
Pray I draw more land.
I mean, I could help you with that, but I'd hurt you more.
Really?
Yeah, but I would put you back behind one and then right back. I don't think you want that.
Is that a snog door there, Dan?
Yeah.
The snake trog door?
Oh, he has
man.
Death Touch, so
Dude,
he's
that's
got an arm
almost-
to touch me.
That's awesome.
That's almost perfect.
Alright, I'm going to play a Cliff Top Retreat. It enters tapped unless I control a mountain or a plain. And I do.
Dun-dun.
Then, Zurgo.
There he is.
Yay.
Oh, boy.
So, whenever a creature token I control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, each opponent loses 1 life. Let's see. I'm going to pay 1 and equip a snake, which then dies. So I get to draw 2 cards.
And we each lose 1 life.
Correct.
Oh, boy.
I am at a full grip, and I'm going to pass.
I'll sacrifice Scourge Elder at the end of your turn. And get an island. I'm pretty sure I put islands in my deck.
Came with it.
Me too.
I would hope you
Overrated.
did.
Here we go.
Overrated.
Islands be overrated, yo.
I don't see too many basics over there, Ken.
I don't either.
Are Dan and I the only team basic? Huzzah.
Get that off my map.
Don't have to take such offense there, good sir. Let's see. Good sir. Alright. Untap, draw for turn. Amazing.
Grace.
These are cards in my hand. Yes, they are. Command beacon. Adds colorless, or I can sack it. Put your commander into your hand from the command zone.
That's in the deck?
Yeah. Sure is, Ken. As is my commander.
Dang it. Like, I thought I paid attention. I read all the decks. I did not realize that was in there.
Alright, here's Teval. 4/4 flying. And on that note, I will pass to you.
Okay. Let's untap everything and draw. Hey, let's lose more life. Play Misty Rainforest. Pay 1 life, sacrifice Misty Rainforest, search your library for a forest or island card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. I will sacrifice that, and feeling like I actually need a basic. Okay.
So aggressive.
So I'm definitely getting the island deck shuffling complete. Alright.
The loading screen of magic.
Darn. Okay. So I'll pay 3, and it's time for Eshki, Tamer's Roar to come out. So, say it again. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on her, and if that spell's power is 4 or greater, draw a card. If that spell's power is 6 or greater, Eshki deals damage equal to its power to each opponent.
That costs 1 colorless less.
Good
Thank
catch,
you.
Vince.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just wanted you not to miss that.
I appreciate it. I really do. That is what I'm going to do this turn. I feel like I could do more, but seeing armies. Oh God, I forgot his commander's out. Okay, go ahead, Vince.
Can you read what your commander does again before I start?
Yes, 4/4 flying. Whenever Teval attacks, mill 3 cards, then I return a land from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped. And whenever 1 or more cards leave my graveyard, make a 2/2 black zombie druid creature token.
So that both happens basically simultaneously, because if you have a land to bring back.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And he's got.
All right. Let me untap
Yep.
all these things.
Yeah, there's an island in there.
And draw this. Oh my goodness, this is funny.
Oh
but
my
not funny.
googly moo.
We're gonna also play this other tap land for the 4th turn in a row. Sulphur Falls, unless I have an island or mountain. No.
So you basically don't.
They're in there, I swear. I'll play Vren Voice of Duality. If this gets complicated, I'll ask for help later.
It will.
Because whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, she gets 1/1 till end of turn. If me casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes a triggered ability, then of a permanent I control, that triggers an additional time. So there may be an instance where this works off of the commander, and I might need to use my brain power a little. So nothing for Gutter Snipe. That's my first spell. Unfortunately, I don't have a second play right now, but that I think needed to be out. That was more important. So I will pass to Dan.
Yeah. Oh, Vince, if you had a creature spell that targeted something when you cast it, you could copy it. Because that's the writer on Narset
That's
and
the
Sheiko.
rest of the
Yeah. So yeah, you only copy it if it targets something when you're casting it.
Alright, I'm gonna play a Rogue's Passage. Then.
Wait, shouldn't you have multiple snakes? Or
No.
you
If
can only
I don't
have
have a
one.
snake, I get a snake.
Gotcha.
But since I have a
Gotcha.
snake, I don't get a snake.
Yeah.
They're trying to make that open.
Nor me.
I will pay 2 for Impact Tremors. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, Impact Tremors deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Boy, you wish you had that.
That's quite the impact.
It's gonna get better though.
I am gonna play Kaya Geist Hunter.
Oh, okay.
Legendary Planeswalker, Kaya. +1, creatures you control gain Death Touch until end of turn. Put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target creature token you control. -2 until end of turn. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead.
Yeah.
-6, exile all cards from all of Chris's graveyard. Then create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying for
Well, it
each
does hurt you the
card
most.
exiled this way. It does all graveyards, not just.
No, I
his.
know. I just,
thought that
I
was
just
funny.
He's
I really
working
thought
off
he
his graveyard. So
Yeah, that's why it's funny. Alright, comes in at a 3. So, I'm going to +1 here to 4. Creatures I control gain Death Touch until end of turn. Put a 1/1 counter on a token I control.
Oh, so your Death Touch, Snake. Oh, so
He's double Death Touch.
but you can't
Oh.
Skull Clamp it now if you don't.
I know. I'm
Well, you
sad
can.
about
You
that.
can. It just won't die from it.
I'm sad about that, but it was more important for me to give Zurgo here Death Touch, so that way nobody really wants to block him.
No, you're right. Man.
Because I will be upset if somebody blocks him. But speaking of which, who wants it?
You.
Not it.
Not
No,
it.
no.
I figured that's how it'd go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Some 3 and 6. Oh,
Dang.
schnarzles.
3.
You taking with everything or just the commander?
Probably everything.
I can't block everything.
Mainly because I want the snake to die. But whenever Zurgo attacks here, create a tapped and attacking 1/1 red warrior creature token.
Is that all coming at me?
Yeah,
Farts.
Dang.
it's just a 1/1.
Yeah, plus a 1/1, plus a 2/2, plus a 3/3.
You probably
plus
got
a
so
five.
6.
Warrior
So
token,
6.
Yeah, I know. It's right
I'm
here.
not blocking any.
You aren't blocking any of it?
No,
Damage, commander damage.
I'm aware. 3.
Also, warrior came into play, and I have impact tremors out.
So I took another one.
Ow.
So I took 7. There's 6 from your attacks
Did-
and 1 from the tremor.
Is there anything else from Zurgo, or is that all just all he did?
Uh,
'Cause I thought there was something.
Alright, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. So he's about to die. Whenever a creature token I control leaves the battlefield, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, each opponent loses 1 life. So, as I move to my end step here, it dies,
Let me see.
and everybody loses 1.
Okay.
We lose 1 from coming and going. That's 6. Oh, this is whenever any creature token leaves the battlefield.
Really?
You lost a snake last turn. We should have lost another one.
That was 2.
No, I skull
turns ago.
clamped him.
But he
so
still,
clamped him
he
for-
still
Oh,
died.
Yeah, we,
Yeah,
took,
he
we
died.
took a damage for that.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah, I thought you did.
Because it's still,
Yeah.
it says no. It's not just from attacks. It's any
Yeah,
way they die.
yeah, I pointed it
Yeah,
out.
yeah. When it dies, one of 2 things happen, depending on whether or not
Right.
it's attacking.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All
Okay.
set there, Dan.
I believe so.
Boy, I got fudged on that turn. I wasn't even doing the best.
I got some options to do. Well, let's start with the combat option because it's more
Even before the land
pertinent
option?
here. Yes, even before the land option because things can change. All right, so I'm going to attack Kaya with Teval, and when he attacks, I'll build 3 cards and return land from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Oh, you
Oh.
prick.
That's always a hard thing as a protector.
Flies. I
Look
can't
at
block
all
it.
these lands.
Would you have any of
I
these?
Dark
understand.
Water
I would've,
Catacomb
yeah.
and 2 swamps. I'll get the catacombs.
I understand the logic in that move there, Chris.
Okay, so card went in, card came out. Get a zombie. Yes, I do.
Knife goes in. It's coming. That's a ticket coming.
Okay, and here's why I held off on the land play here. Cephalid Coliseum. Tap, add a blue. This land deals 1 damage to you. Or for Threshold, I can pay a blue, tap, sacrifice this land. Target player draws 3 cards, and then discards 3 cards. Activate only if 7 or more cards are in your graveyard.
Dang,
And
so you just got 2 lands this turn?
look what I got. I got 7 in my yard. So I will activate the Cephalid Coliseum.
Man, that was in the deck?
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't really use that card.
Huh?
I don't really use that card.
Now I have to discard cards. That's okay.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, I'll
man, plays right into your plan.
I know. I'll put Gravecrawler,
If he's getting
Drown
2
Your
lands a turn,
Temple.
this is going to be rough.
I'll put Yahenni in the bin as well. Yep, so I get the
That
Gravecrawler.
card's in the deck?
That's my line.
I know.
So Gravecrawler, this creature can't block. You may cast this card from your graveyard as long as you control a zombie. And lo and behold, I do. So I will cast the Gravecrawler.
Oh, good.
So Gravecrawler left the graveyard. I get another zombie druid.
And there's no... That doesn't cap.
You attacked me. How do you feel about that?
I always regret not attacking Chris.
When you rolled the dice, were you like just thinking of just putting it in your pocket?
Yeah.
Alright, I will... Because I can. I'll activate the Drownyard Temple. Can pay 3, return it from a graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So I
you
will...
got 3 lands this turn.
Kinda.
Kinda, you did. There is no
I think it was,
kinda.
well, it was 2.5.
Oh, the one he got from the thing. The other one...
One was the play.
The play, and then
Play.
you can get this back.
No, I get it.
It's a good card to have if you're doing land sacrifice.
You're right.
Alright, so I have 3 zombie druids and a Gravecrawler. That's my turn. Go ahead, Ken.
Alrighty.
Didn't know what
Untap.
zombie deck.
Draw.
Secret zombie deck.
I don't know if it was really a secret.
Secret's out, dude.
We all knew. We all knew about it. I'm going to play a Cinderglade. Slam enters tapped unless you control 2 or more basics, which I have to.
That old Cinderglade.
Hey, let's trigger my commander. Atali, Primal Conqueror.
Oh no.
Elder Dinosaur. Trample. When Atali, Primal Conqueror, enters the battlefield, each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. You may cast any number of spells from among those non-land cards exiled this way without paying their mana costs.
This was a commander for me, but it didn't
was?
do as well as I wanted it to do. But man, is that card scary.
And for 9 and a Phyrexian green, I can transform him to an 11/11. I can only do it as a sorcery. So
Which is also
let's start with Vince.
What are we looking for?
A non-land card, and I can cast it.
Yeah, prevent all combat damage this turn.
That's something I need in my hand all game. This is
can't
depressing.
On the Dan.
So this is exiled?
Yeah.
Non-land.
Yep.
You guys are all
Legion
happy.
Warboss.
Pet cards.
Goblin Soldier. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 Goblin creature token. That token gains haste until the end of turn and attacks as combat if able.
Wait, no, you flip until it's a non-creature?
It just has to
Yep.
be a non-land
You just
card.
keep going till it's non-land.
Yep.
That's
non-land.
non-land.
That's
Oh, my
non-land.
bad.
So you wanna
play it?
I'm thinking non-creature.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Oh,
play it.
you jerk
Thank
bag.
you.
Tormod, the Desecrator.
Hey, it's a zombie.
Yep, 4/2. Whenever one of our cards leave your graveyard, create a tap 2/2 black zombie creature token.
That's my plan. I'm gonna play it too.
Yeah, what are you flipping, Ken?
Let's see.
Italy hits everybody.
Draconic Destiny.
My lord.
Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has flying, haste, and pay 1. This creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It's a dragon in addition to its other types. When enchanted creature dies, return Draconic Destiny to owner's hand. I will attach that to my commander. Okay, so a couple things happen here. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on Eshki. So I cast 1, 2, 3.
3.
So that's 3+1/+1 on there.
So it's a 6/6.
Wait, whenever you
now.
cast a spell,
Yeah, those are cast.
Yeah, I'm
but it
casting.
says you may play them.
No, you cast them
You
without
cast
paying
them.
their mana cost.
Oh, bummer.
Then if that creature's power is 4 or greater, draw a card. If the spell's power is 6 or greater, she deals damage equal to her power to each opponent. So these one, that's a 4/2. So I get to draw a card. Atali's a 7/7. I get to draw another card. And that's just a 2/2. So that is going to be... She is a 2/3. She's a 6/6. So that's going to be 6 damage to my opponents.
We each take 6?
Yes.
Oh man, I am not much for this world.
Alright, let's see what I drew.
It's quite the game we find ourselves in.
Yeah.
Alright. Combat.
Yeah.
Oh, and you get a goblin.
I do. Oh, yeah. Mentor, whenever this creature attacks, put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature with lesser power. Well, that's a little...
At the beginning of combat on your turn, do something.
Yeah, you create a 1/1 green, or a red goblin creature token. That token gains haste until end of turn.
Don't worry, those green goblins are coming.
Yeah.
That
So you get
Spider-Man
it
set.
no matter what, whether you attack or not, because it's the beginning of combat.
Yeah. This will represent my 1/1 goblin. The only things that can attack is this goblin and my commander, because everything else else just entered.
Just.
And this goblin is smaller than the war boss, so this will be a 2/2 goblin. War boss. A little scared of Chris, and I'm a little scared of Dan.
Ignore me.
Sorry, Dan. I'm gonna go ahead and attack you for 6.
Nobody ever regrets attacking Chris.
Hey, well, Chris is gonna get the 2/2.
The 2/2 what?
Goblin.
Is anything buffing the goblin?
Mentor.
You have to attack with the war.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a 1/1 goblin.
Okay.
Alright, so 6 at me in the air.
Yeah,
Commander.
I'll block your
Nothing I
goblin
can do
with a
about
zombie
that.
druid.
that's fine. I was fine with the. Oh, whatever you cast. Okay, I didn't cast that. Okay. No follow-up play. Well, I kind of do, but not really. So that's fine.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Sure about that. So I'm going to go ahead and pass the savings on to you.
Okay.
Here's a coupon.
Untap. Draw this. Oh, that's interesting. This would hurt me as well. But there's so much going on.
Don't
it
you
might
say
be
a
worth
blasphemous act, I swear to God.
it. No.
Do it.
Fudge it. We're here, right?
You are here.
Lost to your command. First card that wasn't already in the deck. I'm just gonna go with creatures 3 or less and 3 or more, 4 or greater.
Oh, so you're going
So all the creatures.
everything.
Just going everything because there's too much building up too fast. But before we do anything, everyone's gonna take 2 because it is an instant or sorcery.
Gotcha.
And that's doubled.
It's
Because Vona doubles its trigger.
so the first part is whenever I cast or copy an instant sorcery spell, it gets 1/1 till end of turn, so that's part 1. Then, if casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes a triggered ability of a permanent, I control the trigger, and it triggers an additional
Does
time.
anything trigger Narset?
No, because I have to cast my second one, but it does trigger this, so everybody takes 4.
Yes.
Okay, that's
4
clarity.
But everything also now.
4 total?
Four
Yes, or just
total.
2 more.
Yes,
okay.
2 and then 2. I just set it the way it actually in the order it needs
Makes
to go.
sense.
But yes,
Yeah, but if
I,
you say 4, I'll put 4 off. I'm not that
But
smart.
I also am losing everything. I mean, I could have attacked first, but I don't think I would have got in on
I think
anybody.
this one's yours.
Well, in
Thank you.
response,
Oh.
Oh, wait.
flawless maneuver.
Oh.
Nice move.
If I control a commander, which I do, I may cast a spell without paying its mana cost. Creatures I control gain indestructible until end of turn. Wow.
That's good. You honestly have the least amount of stuff out, so I'm
Yeah, I
okay
guess-
with that.
I would be a lot happier if I still had Kaya out.
Trust me, I wanted the stuff that I had out because I can't get it back, but there was so much happening, and I was losing
I mean,
a lot.
it's
No, I don't
fair.
blame
I was
you.
very scared.
Things were getting wild.
So it's like I drew it. That's why I did it. I was like,
In this Draconic Destiny returns to my hand.
so that's it. I tapped everything. I didn't get a land this turn. I'm gonna cast a lot on my commander now. So it's gonna suck
Alright.
to pay 6 for that. That's a whole turn.
Well, let's see what I can do. I got another planes, because apparently all my basics are clumped together.
Sorry.
Mine are all clumped together already. Oh.
Alright, well, let's kick things off here. I got
Uh-oh.
4 mana, and I'm going to use it for an enchantment called Within Range. When this enchantment enters, create 2 1/1 red warrior creature tokens.
Nice.
Bam!
Oh, look. 2 warriors entered.
There's
Bing
2 of them.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
Shoot.
I'm losing.
This is crazy.
Whenever I attack, each opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures attacking them.
Oh my god. That's mean.
That
Isn't
is
it, though?
very mean. How can I deal with that?
Let's see. I will pay 2 for some lightning greaves.
Or
Oh.
that. We're gonna haste the warrior, huh?
Let's
He's
see.
gonna get haste to his commander that's already been on the battlefield.
I like it because it protects it.
I know. Just
So,
Bam,
I mean,
2 warriors.
come out and play.
Boy, oh buckets.
Let's see. How much damage do I want to spread around?
I feel like I'm about to get slapped.
Remember that time when I lost 7 from your last attack?
Yeah, I know.
What if you lost another
Pepper's
7?
Farm remembers.
Alright, I'm going to equip one of them.
Oh boy.
He's getting as much in as he can. I don't blame him.
I might as well.
We're all
you know?
defenseless, dude.
Exactly.
I helped
If
you out
anyone's gonna
big
get
time.
hit hard, I'm about to get hit hard.
I helped him out a lot.
2,
Like a lot.
3.
He killed his planeswalker. You just attacked him for heavy on the commander. So
I am upset about the Planeswalker. Because my intent was to do the -2 and double the warrior token creation stuff before that happened.
oh yeah, we've
That
been
is-
losing life
she's-
like a.
She's really
Yeah.
good.
But the truth is I probably played her a little early because I need a little more land and it would have been really cool. These two are for you, Ken. These
little,
two and this guy are going to Chris. Another warrior popped in. Everybody take one.
This is a 2/2, right?
It is a
Yeah.
2/2.
So 4.
I'm not sending it at you.
No, I know. I was just counting for.
So 2, 4 at Ken.
Okay, so Ken's losing 2 with that. I'm losing 3.
No, no,
Presumably
no.
you're stacking the
We all
are.
mobilized.
No.
it's each opponent.
Each opponent loses number of attacking creatures. So an additional 3 for Chris, an
Yep.
additional
Oh,
2
I thought it
for
was
Ken.
to each
Oh,
opponent.
so I lose 6 in total.
Yes.
I don't know where it went.
It's right there.
Oh yeah. Whenever you attack, each opponent loses life
So
equal to.
don't I lose too?
Let me finish the sentence.
I'm reading it. I've
Whenever
read it a
you
million
attack,
times.
each opponent loses life equal to the number of creatures attacking
Okay,
them.
so yeah,
That's that last word. If I cross that out, it's a better card.
it's an amazing card. That's why I was like, wait, what? I keep reading it. I'm just like,
Ouch.
Everything's sorted out.
I took 8.
I really should have saved 1 mana for card draw. That was dumb of me.
for clamp.
Yeah. Oh well. Move to end step. A warrior dies. Everybody loses. 1 more.
Man,
All right, go ahead, Chris.
I don't get anything
Yeah.
for that assist, but wiping out all the creatures did help.
What'd you play?
I played a forest.
Oh, a basic force.
A basic forest.
Okay,
And
that's
then
fine, sure.
for 4, I'll cast Fang Keeper's Familiar. 3/3 flash. When it enters, choose 1. You gain 3 life and surveil 3. Destroy target enchantment or counter target creature spell. I'm going to destroy within range because that was
Really?
pretty
It kills
painful.
what when it comes into play? Enchantment?
Destroy enchantment. Yeah.
That is pretty good.
Like Impact Travers is still annoying, but I think within range does even more damage.
That does do even more damage.
Especially with
That
Dan's
one's
current
cool.
setup.
That new
Familiar!
shape
Do you want some
That-
food? Some Chinese food?
normal human Chinese food.
Normal human bartender?
5, 6, 7.
What are you?
I am delving for Murktide Regent.
Oh my buckets.
3/3 flying delve. So I delve 3. Exiling these to help reduce its mana cost. This creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it for each instant card exiled with it.
That's
Which
my
is
thing.
2. So it's a 5/5 flyer.
So-
And whenever an instant or sorcery card leaves your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. So
More wipe didn't hurt you that bad.
yeah, it wasn't.
He always
He rebuilt.
rebuilds.
Fast, like so fast. I'm like, wait, what?
He's got enough mana.
All right. That is all I can do
That's
right
the
now.
problem I'm having. I can't see
That he-
anything.
I thought it was funny to watch him. He's like,
And then you see me and Dan almost hit heads because we're going like this, trying to.
So let me make sure I'm reading this right. I got stars in my eyes.
Right.
that's funny.
He's like, I can lie about what this does. No one will know.
This island taps for blue and green.
I take your word for it.
All right. All right, back to reality. Well, that's my turn. You're up, Ken.
Don't wear it out.
European Ken.
Ken's Euro trip.
Draw. Hey, let's play this basic mountain. I've played many basics this game, so I'm gonna pay 7 and play backup commander.
Oh.
You're any of the unwritten.
Oh boy.
Spirit
Whoa.
Dragon, Flying, Trample. When it enters or attacks, look at the top 8 cards of your library. You may put a dragon creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. Top 8, you say. Turn, you say. I'll put a dragon and guess that I would not get one.
There's a dragon on the
You
blade.
missed.
I missed.
Whiff.
It's random order these. Okay, that was enough random ordering those. Okay. Gotta leave a green open for that counter spell. Alright, I got a big old 7/7 flying trample out. I think that's enough to hold me here a little bit. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, on that note, I'm gonna pass because there's no haste. It's got red and no haste.
That's got enough. Untap. Draw. Alright, I'll play this. Plains
Whole paper
basic
air gas.
land, everybody.
He played a basic that didn't come into play.
I'm gonna tap it. Should I just cast my commander? It's like, oh my goodness. I don't know. I mean, I guess he's gotta be out, so cast my commander for 6 this time. Oh, that's not really there.
Oh shoot! I never marked the. Oh wait, you didn't hit me for commander damage.
Yeah, that was me.
Alright, just ignore me.
Okay, that's the second time he and she will both be out. And that's all I got, I think. Yep, that's all I got.
Right?
Right. Well, I think it had to come out, so it sucks I had to waste a turn on it, but it had to.
Except for Dan,
come
we're all
out.
kind of in a. Well, except for Dan and Chris, we're kind of in the rebuilding phase.
You have a big giant creature.
I do.
So
but-
you were rebuilding, but the first thing you brought out was pretty scary.
Yeah, but it used up
I see.
my resources.
I see. Yeah, I'm.
You know.
Zurgo, Thunder's Decree. You were close.
That's from the set.
That's from
Yeah.
the set. Yeah.
Oh man, this is so.
Mobilize 2. Whenever he attacks, create
Those
2 tapped and attacking 1/1 red warrior creature tokens that you sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. Except during your end step, warrior tokens you control have this token can't be sacrificed. I'm
Dang.
gonna attach lightning greaves to him.
Wow.
So he plays good with himself.
Did you pay 0?
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay. I just
He
checked.
sure does.
Yeah, that like both of them. Yeah, they work well together.
Let's see. The Zurgo twins there are going at Ken.
Oh,
Well, we have to
Suck.
take the impact tremor damage first, right?
Let me declare attackers.
Yeah.
Then we'll put them in, and then we'll figure out where those are going.
then we'll do
These 3 are going at Chris. So I've got 3 warrior creature tokens coming in, so there's 3 of them. And they're tapped and attacking as well. Do they have to be attacking the same guy, or
Nope.
can I send them somewhere
No.
else?
You can send him somewhere else.
Then I will send these 3. I guess I'll be kind and send them at. No, sorry, Chris. I gotta send at least 1 of them at you.
Okay.
I will send 1 at Chris and 2 at Vince.
So,
1C, 2.
which one brings out 2 and which one brings out 1?
2, 1.
So we're all taking 3.
However, I am going to cast an instant. Will of the Mardu. Choose 1. If you control a commander as you cast this spell, you may choose both instead. 1 is create a number of 1/1 red warrior creature tokens equal to the number of creatures target I control.
Oh no.
Target player. So I'm going to create a 1/1 red creature token for every creature I have. Also, Will of the Mardu deals damage to target creature equal to the number of creatures you control. So I'm going to smash Ken's big thing there.
Because you're going to bring in 8.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're actually taking 8, 9. We're taking 11 from impact tremors.
I thought it was 12.
Should be 8.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, you're right. It's 9. You're creating 9, so we're
7,
taking 12.
Yep.
Yes.
So that has to happen first. So I'm going to go down to 8.
I'm at 2, so I'm dead.
Yeah.
In response, before Urani dies, I will pay 1 green, and I will channel this Beseju who endures. Is that all? Yeah, it doesn't matter. What
You
it
need
is.
2. It's
Uh-uh.
one. It's 1 in the green.
1 less if you control a legendary creature.
Oh, okay, sweet.
And I will destroy your skull clamp. Or no,
Wait,
destroy this.
I was going to
Impact tremors?
Yes.
Is that
Okay.
before or after we just took an assload of damage?
That was before.
No, but after you took an
Before he died,
So Ken's doing. So
responded.
he's making the creatures and he's targeting Irene at the same time
Right.
for the second part. So he's doing it while Irene's still on the field.
Right.
So we'll get 9 life back.
Oh, damn it.
Well, Okay,
I
but
almost
we
killed
still
Chris,
lost the
Ken.
3 from the Warriors.
We did, yeah.
So
lost
we took 3 instead of 12.
Right.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's why I wanted to make sure it was in the right order. Man, why did you think of this? Well, I guess it worked.
Well, once he was destroying my creature, it was like I gotta use it or never.
Use it or lose it.
well,
yeah.
that helped.
And I had the green.
Yeah, you saved
because
Chris.
he had this. I think maybe this turn.
Maybe we got a chance to get back in it. You never know.
I'm still taking a shitload of damage here.
So am I. He's attacking me.
I'm getting hit too. For I think 2, right?
Yeah, 2 at Vince, 4 at
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do the Warriors have anything
And I'm
on
taking
them?
5, right?
Yeah, you're taking 3 and 2.
So 5 and 3 of it's commander damage.
Correct.
Are the Warriors anything? Are they?
No, you
death
can
to-
block it, and I get to draw shit.
Well, I'll block 1 and take. I have to take 1.
So 1 to there.
Yeah. So you.
1 of them dies.
Yeah, and then you get to do your.
Chris, you're blocking 2 of them.
Yep, blocked both.
All right, so 3
died.
3 warriors have died. That's not damage. That's what is that?
So we take
Draw a card if it was attacking. So I get to draw 3
3
cards.
Yeah. There you go. What did you end up taking, Chris?
I took 3.
Total?
Yeah,
That ain't so
total.
bad. You said you were taking a.
Yeah, I mean, it's still not great.
Oh no, I get it.
Single digits.
Hey.
Well,
hey,
you
I
would have been
saved
dead.
a
You would have
lot
been
more
dead.
damage.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you would have been dead.
All right, main phase part 2.
Let's see.
I haven't played a land. There's a swamp. I will tap it to attach a skull clamp to. There's 2 warriors here. One of them goes away. So 1 warrior.
2 cards.
Two cards.
You just drew like 5 cards.
Casual 5.
Casual.
And
The only non-blue player drawing the most cards.
Pretty good.
I believe that is all I can do.
Question mark?
I'm gonna move my lightning greaves over to Zurgo because I don't want him to get popped.
Pretty smart.
All right, that is all I be do's.
Okie dokie.
That was a turn.
Why didn't you block the snake, Chris? It was 2 damage. You could have blocked it.
Then you get another snake.
I know. Damn it.
Yeah.
Why'd I give you snakes?
Impact Tremors is gone. You can let him bring stuff in.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright,
We're all
so
low.
black and green, I will cast Insidious Roots. Creature tokens I control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. Whenever one or more creature cards leave my graveyard, create a 0/1 green plant creature token. Then put a +1/+1 counter on each plant you control. Okay, and then I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to cast Come Back Wrong. Destroy target creature. If a creature card is put into a graveyard this way, return it to the battlefield under my control. Sacrifice it at the beginning of my next end step. I'm going to target new Zurgo.
Aw.
Oh.
Okay,
Came
so
back
it dies,
around.
comes back on my side.
That's so cool with Deadpool.
Going to use those 2 for Convoke. Then I'm going to delve 5.
Wow.
So Steve and 4 lands.
Exile.
Yes.
Oh,
So those
okay.
are exiled for the Gak. Hogak.
Oh.
Arisen Necropolis.
Wow.
Were you able to cast that?
Yeah, so he has Convoke and Delve. So I use these 2 to Convoke for the colors, and I delved 5.
Gotcha.
Yep. 8/8 Trample, and since a creature card left my graveyard, I get a plant token. I get a counter.
So I'm confused. Where's the part you said you're dead here and you just did all that?
Well, I mean, Dan's still...
He feels like it's not sufficient to keep him from dying.
Right.
He's not going to be able to kill me or remove my threat by the time it comes to my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Alright, so end turn, Zurgo dies again. So you get him back, and it is Ken's turn.
Zerg goes to the graveyard.
Yes.
That was a flashy turn. Double meaning.
Well, I'm glad I got the
Because the
one.
sleeves get it.
Untap. Draw. Alright.
I haven't done.
I am going to
shit.
take
Except for a board wave, that was nice.
risk, and we're going to see if this plays out. I'm going to play Stomping Ground untapped, so I'll lose 2 life.
Gutsy.
Yeah, that's gutsy. We're going to pay 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to recast my commander. Then I'm going to pay 4, and this is where the rolling the dice. Well, that was half of rolling the dice. Here's the other half. I'm going to play Bloodbraid Elf. Has haste and cascade.
Oh.
When you cast this spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exiled cards on the bottom of your library in any random order.
What do we got?
Wow.
That does it.
Wow, really? The perfect timing because you have your commander.
Hand size?
2.
4.
5.
Okay, so I get 5 mana.
That's crazy.
And I exile the top 3 cards of my library, and I may play them this turn. It's just because will.
Oh, you don't get to play him because you're out of mana anyway.
Well, he's 5.
I have 5.
I know. I was just trying to...
Top 3.
Lands.
Oh, there's a Teamer Ascendancy.
That's good.
But you need specific colors for Teamer Ascendancy. Gosh darn it.
Yeah. You can pay 1/3 of it.
Darn
That's interesting. That's how that worked out.
Got any mono red stuff to play?
I do.
Yeah.
I do, and I think this is the best play. I'm gonna play, leaving 1 mana up. I'm gonna play Thundermaw Dragon or Thundermane Dragon. Creature. It's a dragon flying. You may look at the top card of your library anytime.
Nice.
You may cast creature spells with power 4 or greater from the top of your library. If you cast a creature spell this way, it gains haste until end of turn. It's
That's
a 4/4, so therefore,
Did you play that? Your dragon?
whenever you cast a creature spell, put a 1/1
Possibly.
+1/+1 counter on Eshki. If it's power 4 or greater, draw a card. It's not 6, but you know, it still gets a 1/1 counter on her. So there's my card draw. I just have 1 land left, but it's gonna have to fizzle. All right. The only thing with haste is Bloodbraid,
Oh yeah, that's right.
but that's okay. I at least have a little bit of a wall.
Dude, yeah, you just put all that out in 1 turn. That's pretty good.
I'm happy with it, but I'm down at 9 life, so we'll see how the rest of this goes because I don't
Sure
know
you don't
what
want to attack me?
he's
Yeah,
gonna
sure.
do.
I'll shove a
want to.
warrior in front of
This
it.
will be dead.
It's just
to
a 1/1.
Necro.
It's
or-
only a 1/1.
That doesn't have death touch, but yeah. It's fine. I have something to. I feel like I'm gonna get
Defense.
Go ahead.
Defense.
Untap.
I get to look at the top card of my library anytime.
Draw this card. Oh, that's interesting. Ancient Gold Dragon. He's a 7/10 flying. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, I roll a d20, and I create a number of 1/1 blue fairy dragon creature tokens with flying equal to the result. Because that has nothing to do with the spell slinger or anything. I just felt like if I could get a bunch of flying level either blockers or late game attackers, it's the only reason why I threw it in here because it really doesn't fit.
Makes sense.
But I have 7 because I didn't get
It's
it.
Tarkir. It's a dragon.
Yeah, I was like, there's got to be some dragons in this deck, even though it's a non-dragon deck. So,
Hey, I just rolled the dice over here too.
yeah, and that's go ahead.
Spare than my guy.
Kind of risky,
But I honestly
Risky for
have no
risky.
interest in attacking you right
no,
now.
I just not having mana open, and I missed 2 land drops in a row, and I haven't been able to do a whole lot. So,
Alright, I'm going to pay for Felidar Retreat.
Good card.
Landfall. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, choose 1, create a 2/2 cat beast creature token, or put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures can gain vigilance until end of turn.
Don't you want to bet he's going to play
that would
land
be
for turn?
huge. Dude, that would be huge.
I
to
know.
have vigilance.
You don't
All
have
right.
a land to follow up?
I do, but I'm not ready to play it yet because of something really dumb. Alright, I'm going to pay 2 for a Talisman of Conviction. Then I'm going to use that 1 to attach a Skull Clamp to a warrior so I can trust him.
Alright, I understand.
Oh,
I understand.
okay.
Now I can finally get around to playing a land. And I'm going to play Bajuka Bog. Goodbye, Chris's Graveyard.
Oh,
That's tapped.
wow.
You did.
Alright.
Haha, you triggered my trap cards. A creature left my graveyard, so I get a plant.
Oh, does that count when I exile your
Yeah.
graveyard?
It's still
does.
leaving the
Triggers.
graveyard, yeah. But it was
Nah, I
only
shouldn't
1.
have done it.
It was
Right.
only 1.
Yeah, then I get to put a +1/+1 counter on each plant I control. And when an instant or sorcery card leaves my graveyard, I put a +1/+1 counter on the Murktide Regent. There was 1 in there. Haha.
I can look at the top card of my library where I want.
That's a snake.
Alright, so how many creatures do you have, Chris?
I have
4?
4.
So you got 1
8
comes out.
2/2 warriors.
8/2/2 warriors.
This is 1 2/2 warrior because it's got a 1/1 counter on it.
Did you ever play that land?
I did
did.
play that land,
Okay.
yes.
That's why they're big.
Alright, as much as I want to attack with Zurgo, I don't think I can. I think he'll die if I attack with him. So,
5.
I'm going to send 8 of these at Chris. I'm going to send a 2-2 and a 3-3 at Ken. The 3-3 has Death Touch.
Are you going to draw a card for everyone that gets blocked?
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to discard stuff.
What a horrible position to be in.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm going to block 3 of your warriors.
So 5 get through?
Yeah. What are your blockers, Ken?
I'm gonna block his hot snakes with my blood braid elf.
Okay.
It's a 3-2, so.
They trade?
Probably.
No, yeah, they trade.
Yeah, they trade.
Okay. And then the other one's a what?
It's a 2-2.
It's a 2-2 warrior.
I guess I'll block it with my 4-4 dragon. Dragoon.
So that's 2.
Yeah, so 2. So
You blocked 3.
Yep.
So I get to draw 5.
Yep. I take 5.
They're 2-2s.
Oh. So I was dead. I was dead no matter what I did, Dan.
Yeah, so do you want to block with all of them or none of them? How many cards do you want me to get?
Shit.
Oh, can't you? Or did you?
No,
You know what? I'm gonna hold with my blocks because it kills 3 of your creatures, and maybe that helps everybody else.
Oh,
Alright,
but in
so
the
that's
end.
a 5.
He had 8 going
No.
on,
Yeah,
so
I
even if
did
he
math
blocked
wrong.
4,
You blocked
4,
4,
2
so I
still
have
coming
4.
in, which made it 8 exactly.
Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm blocking 3.
You're blocking
this
3.
one's not big enough.
So I have 5.
Yeah.
And
You got
I
me.
draw 5 cards.
Good job, Chris.
Taking boatload of damage for the. I did not double. I was just like, yeah, 8. I can take 4. And it's like, no, that's not how math works.
I am at 9. I need to get rid of 2. Battlefield Forge and a Terramorphic Expanse.
Gotcha.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Hey!
Yeah.
Sure went fast. Okay. Tap. Draw. Oh, I didn't
Let's
even
do
know
this so Chris don't get bored.
Let me assume the position.
You're right.
that. Jeez. Okay. Outcaster Trailblazer. Human Druid. When enters the battlefield, add 1 mana of any color. Whenever another creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Has plot, but not worried about. But his power is a 4/2. So my commander, Eshki, gets +1/+1 because a creature came in, and I get to draw a card. Alright, red, something else. And I'll replay Draconic Destiny, putting it on my commander, which now makes her a 2/5/5 with flying. I'll pay 2 using that floating mana, and I will play Herd Heirloom. I can tap it to add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana only to cast a creature spell. Or I can tap it until end of turn, target creature you control with power 4 or greater gains trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. I'll just do this. So I will pay a green, and I will tap this for red. And I will play Goblin Necromancer.
Nice.
Each spell you cast that's red or green costs 1 less to cast. That's a creature entering. I get another 1/1 counter on there. So 3. 5, 6. That's a 6/6. Alright, let's move to combat card. Okay, Dan, I'm going to swing at you for 6 flying in the air.
Commandar.
And it's a dragon in addition to its other types. And I'm out of red mana.
You
or
don't
else I
have
could
any
have flipped it.
I can't block flying.
Oh, shit.
Fire breathing.
Yep. Alright. I have a wall. Pass.
Okay, I will untap these cards and draw this. Oh boy. Silent Arbiter.
Oh.
No more than 1 creature may attack each combat. No more than 1 creature may block each combat.
Interesting.
It's another protection for me, a spell slinger deck that doesn't have a lot of creatures. And I lost Holy Day. So
Just keep reminding me.
Yeah.
So, man, I wish I had another place. So busy, but I don't.
Sucks.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I was gonna attack with both creatures too, but that actually affected me a little. I think I can't actually get in on you anyways because you have a flyer. So I think I'll attack Dan with my dragon. It's a 7/10, but I do roll a d20 to see how many fairy dragons I get. Actually, when it deals combat damage. So I first let's hit 7.
Oh.
Alright, so I get a d20.
Where are my cobbled wings?
Come on, man. Please, literally anything but a 1 or a 2. Come in!
Wow.
5.
Hey, 5 is.
I wish it. I was hoping
1,
for
1
like.
blue fairy creature type.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 10 would have been average.
I mean, it's pretty good.
But if that ends up dying, then I'll need the dragon. So that's it. I will pass to you.
All right. I don't know how that only one creature thing works with mobilize.
I feel like I haven't done.
All right, let's
what I'm
start.
supposed to
here.
do. But I've done some things because it's all skin in my teeth.
2 red, 2 colorless for Solfim Mayhem Dominus.
Okay.
If a source I control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or a permanent your opponent controls, it deals double that damage to that player or permanent instead. 1 and 2 red or 4 life. Discard 2 cards to put an indestructible counter on Solfim Mayhem Dominus.
Okay, did
Boy,
we?
you wish you had that when Impact Tremors was out, huh? He's like, yeah, you'd all been dead by now.
Did we all play that card? Because I got it in my deck.
Probably.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I got it in this
I
deck,
know
too.
you do.
All right, ready for the next part?
No, not really.
I find it funny.
I don't.
I'm gonna pay
Board
5.
wipe.
Eliminate the competition. It's
What?
an additional cost to cast this spell. Sacrifice X creatures. Destroy X target creatures.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bye bye, Silent Arbiter. You did well.
So I'm now made destroy 6 creatures. 1, 2, 3,
What?
4, 5, 6.
All me?
Yes.
Ouch.
Because I just sacrificed 6 tokens. Whenever a token leaves the battlefield, otherwise each opponent loses 1 life there. So, but it doubles. 12
Oh
damage
my
to both
God.
of you.
So we just all died.
No, well, you didn't. You took 12 damage.
He's gonna eliminate all your creatures. I'm gonna take 12 damage and die, and then he's gonna swing at you and take you out.
Yes.
Well, I have 1 creature left.
You have more than 1.
I have 2.
3 and 3 is...
So I have 2 dragons left.
Yes.
So I can block.
Yes.
But I die.
Yes.
No!
I took 12.
You took 12.
How?
So I need to get 3 damage in on you.
That was
Die to the Dragonstorm.
that was so good. I'm mad, but that was good.
So, continuing,
Dang.
I am going to move Lightning Greaves here over to Solfim.
I don't think I got a prayer.
Then, I haven't played a land this turn. Here's an isolated chapel. It enters tapped unless I control a plains or a swamp. Landfall trigger. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. They gain Vigilance. Alright, so you have 2 creatures, and I currently have severals.
You have 3.
Well, 4.
4? Okay.
So
that's
that's-
just a 1/1 though, yes?
Yeah, that's a 1/1. That's a 5. That is a 6/4 and a 4/4.
Alright, so...
Oh,
on.
and they have vigilance, except for this
Hold on,
guy.
Hold on, I have a response.
You always do.
I'm gonna pay 3. Yeah, holy day. I'm gonna generous gift your commander. I'm gonna block the 2 biggest ones and take 1.
Yes, take 1.
Alright. I'm so dead here.
Damn. That was perfect, because I needed him out in order to
Take you out.
have his death
Yeah.
get you for 2.
No, I'm aware. I'm still probably dead, but there's no way I could do 11 to you before you do 2 to me, but we'll see what happens here.
Alright, I'm going to pay 1, attach a skull clamp. He dies, I draw 2.
Okay. Because if I don't get a creature out, I mean, I'm dead anyway. because this is target, so I think.
All right, that's all I can do. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna untap. Draw this. Does not get me out of things, but I am gonna play an island. So I think I'm dead here. Only because the card I have targets, and I don't think it'll kill Sulfin.
Oh, I have a snake.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the snake.
No, my stuff had vigilance. Thanks.
I'm gonna pay 6. I'm gonna overload Mism Mortars. Do 4 damage to target creature I don't control, which overload means all. So it does.
You replace the word target.
Yeah.
With
Target
all.
with each.
Yeah,
Each.
So it does work.
So it does work?
Yes.
Good. Then 4 damage to all creatures I don't control.
Whoo!
Who is right? Because I can't do anything else.
That's why I was saying if you had 1 mana open, you could have paid 4 life. And
Doesn't matter.
It's still only a matter of time.
All I got to do is recast my commander, put on lightning greaves, and attack.
Oh yeah, there's that.
okay, anything that costs 2? A creature?
Counterspell.
No.
All right, my turn. Are you in your end step?
Yeah, I'm done. Jeez,
All right,
gosh,
just
so
checking.
pushy. Man.
I don't know. You didn't say you were done, and you got mana open. Maybe you got something else. I don't know.
I mean, I do, but it's not gonna
Counterspell.
help. No. Well, yeah. Well, no.
Well, a little bit, yeah, a little bit of no.
Well, back like the last 2 turns ago, I had a plan with what's in my hand with something else together. It would have went with my commander. I would have did a bunch of stuff with my commander, and the spell would have got doubled. Everything would have been wiped out, and I would have been sitting
Zurgo's
pretty.
back.
Yep.
But I'm just so impressed with what Dan did in that amount of time when I got all the fairy dragons, and I'm just like, wow, I kind of thought I had it locked up for a second there.
I'm going to pay 3 for Infantry Shield. Equipped creature has Menace and Mobilize X, where X is its power. I'm going to pay 2 and attach it. I'm going to attach Lightning Greaves.
I'm going through a lot of extra steps here.
Did you play
Just in
land yet?
case.
Just in case.
I have not.
That's a good
I'm going to
point.
play
Because you can just give it vigilance.
Castle Ardenvale. So now it's 4/4 Vigilance. And he has Vigilance, so I'm going to attack with him and 5 warriors.
Who are you taking?
You.
Oh, in that case, I got nothing.
Yay!
Wow! Good job.
Because it's over here.
Yeah,
Thanks
I
for the
know.
board wipe. That really saved me.
I can't believe that board wipe lasted that long. Like that. Usually board wipes rebuild. Everybody kind of gets even killed. Da 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 da. But your life total stayed high.
Wow.
The impact Trevor's was high.
Yep.
And then all the stuff I put out, the Silent Arbiter and the Fairy Dragons, where I'm like, oh, dude, I'm cool. I got some time. And he's like, nope, all gone. I'm like, well, there went that. So, yeah,
Jeez.
nice one.
This is a slugfest.
Yeah, we all got pretty low.
Good job, guys.
What would the card I would have drawn would have been that if I went the other route.
In 3 turns, they would have flown.
Because Mob
Toby.
Verdict, I would have drew a card. He would have had to pick me.
Wow.
Oh, Toby.
Well, we did it. Tarkir Dragonstorm precons
Yeah.
upgraded. If you guys liked the precons and you want to be able to get our deck list down below, check it out. And give us a like, subscribe. We appreciate it. And hit up our socials. Follow us on social media. Not the best at posting, but I'm doing my best.
Yeah, and congratulations, you made it to the end of this video. Why don't you check some out of our other videos out below? And if you see we haven't done any particular commanders or game types you want to see us play, let us know in the comments. It's always helpful to get more suggestions on what we should film in the future.
I was
So,
going to put that in. the other
Always
deck I'm
helps.
playing, but I didn't. It's good. So
Good job, guys. I'm impressed. Good job.
yep, GG's.
Dan gets it with Mardu.
I like this deck.